Bioware, a company full of quality people that only ever make good games and focus entirely on quality. Truly, they are just the greatest video games company ever, and we're lucky to have them. Nah, just kidding. Today we'll be showing how they review their own games, tell fans to fuck off, claim they are pioneers for gay and lesbian people in gaming when they're really late to the fucking party on that one, and just generally how shitty they are. First off, we're going to go to a wonderful unbiased place that is Metacritic, and look at reviews for Dragon Age 2. The user review on the top is from a guy called Avanost. If you click his profile or name, you see that he's actually reviewed Dragon Age twice, and little else. If you then type his name into Google, you get a Plurk profile that has a horse with a rockin' mustache, and under that it says his name's actually Chris Hoban. Typing Chris Hoban into Google, LinkedIn shows another profile belonging to a Mr. Hoban saying he's actually currently employed at Bioware. Yep, that's right, a guy working at Bioware reviewed a Bioware game and then gave it 10 out of 10. Now the next thing can't actually be linked to Bioware, but it is quite interesting to note that a rather large amount of Metacritic profiles were made around Mass Effect 3's release and were then only used to give Mass Effect 3 a 10 out of 10, and were then never touched again. So either a large amount of people with amnesia all decided this is the first game they're going to review, and then forgot, or this is some sort of review booster. Now on to Bioware customer relations. As you can see in this picture, you can see Jennifer Hepler saying, "It was some arsehole saying, I am the cancer poisoning Bioware. It was taken down with apologies." Patrick Brown then kicks the door down and says, "The words that would drive any man to swear like a child." I mean, we've all been here, guys. We can all relate to this. He said those words that you should never say to anyone, but you are. And then Aaron Flynn, righteously enraged by what he sees, strikes him down via the internet with a mighty "go fuck yourself." Pretty sure he won't be regretting saying that now for the whole world to see, but hey. Now for those of you with lives and don't sit around watching people swear at each other on the internet, you're more than likely thinking, who's Aaron Flynn? Well, his job title is General Manager of Bioware. That's right, the manager is going around telling people to go fuck themselves. Classy company. Now, for the last part about how they're late to the party on gays and lesbians shown in games, I'm going to give a list of some widely known gay or lesbian characters in games. Reaver from the Fable series. First of all, it's not even remotely implied that he's bisexual until you get a copy of his diary, and then it's kind of, well, obviously stated in there. Now, aside from having an absolutely brilliant voice done by Stephen Fry, he's also shown as a very powerful character because he's the hero of skill, and he's a fucking pirate king. You know, I mean, he doesn't do what Anders does from Dragon Age 2. Oh, I'm a wizard, but no, I'm going to have a good old cry now. No. Fucks men, Pirate King. Next is Volgin from Metal Gear Solid 3. We're going to ignore the whole electric powers that don't make sense. No, we're going to ignore that. But apart from those, he's a ruthless leader of the GUR part of the military and is a boss twice in the game. Note the fact that his sexuality is never even mentioned, it's only implied from how he reacts to Snake when he's in Ivan's mask. That makes no sense, I know. Go and play the game, it's good, I promise. Now the next two are Arcade Gannon and Veronica. Now these were both gay or lesbian people in Fallout New Vegas, and they're actually two of the most interesting people in it, with Gannon coming from the remnants of the Enclave, and Veronica being a Brotherhood of Steel scribe that had a relationship with somebody you actually encounter in one of the later downloadable content things, trying to keep it spoiler free. But to be fair to Bioware, I'm sure that when the Avanost Metacritic instance gets mentioned on the forums, they'll at least respond by locking the thread.